Hello, my name is Sharlot Eisentraut. I am the Transformational Business Mindset Coach at Transformational Business Coaching. So today I'm going to be talking about client success stories that I have been able to help clients with coaching. Okay, so the first person that I'll start off with is a meditation group manager. This was during COVID. It was a few months in, and what he did is ran a meditation group, and he was kind of having just a difficult time because he was wondering whether or not he should continue running the group. And this is one of those meditation type of groups that really help people get rid of energy and just process what happened and just come to terms and come to peace with whatever it is that's happening in their life and just think about what's going on. And so he had come to me. He was actually thinking about whether or not he should just close the company. And I used my tools and my knowledge of business and my coaching, and walking away, he said that he just feels so much better. I gave him coaching essentially, and it was only a span of about 30 minutes of real honest coaching about what he needs to do with the business. And I'm really glad that he did come to me, because I have attended some of his meditation sessions and they are amazing. They're life-changing, and they're really, really, I just love how they put it together, and they lead the meditation sessions very well. And I'm really glad that he spoke to me, because ultimately the advice was don't give up. You can keep it going, and that it will make it through this season. It's only temporary. It's not going to be forever. And I had used a tool. It's actually a spiritual grit tool that that some people use, not everybody, but it really, really helped him out and helped him understand exactly what was going on, and helped him understand exactly what he needed to do in order to keep it going. And I'm just really glad that he did, because he's still going strong. He's still helping affect people's lives in a very, very positive way. And I'm just really glad that he came to me, because he's also just, he's amazed. His own words, he was amazed and committed, more committed to running that group. And especially, during COVID was really difficult on a lot of people. And because he kept that going, it's continued to help a lot of people process what was happening, and even just get out and talk to people a little bit. And he was able to make a little bit of money. He was able to get through it. He didn't give up on it. And I'm really glad that he did, and he is really glad that he did, because it's still going strong, and he's doing really well, and he's still really affecting people's lives for the better, and I'm really proud of him, honestly. Next, we have a realtor at an apartment building. This was one of those things where I was kind of just walking around, and I was looking at apartments in terms of, what do I want to bring into my life, or what kind of housing do I want to have. And I met the realtor, and we started talking, and as we were going through the apartments, I talked with him. I noticed that he had a really hard time with he had a speech impediment. He kept stuttering with his words. And so I just kind of coached him on a few things that I've few tools that I've used over the years, some knowledge, some different ways of looking at how we speak to each other. And I mean, we were only really talking for about 45 minutes of going through the apartments and just, chatting and everything like that. And at the end of it, I said, I really appreciate this. I appreciate that you helped me. And I was wondering if, you could help me out and write me a review. And he was just so thankful. And I could immediately tell that he was actually speaking differently based on the things that I told him, and based on the tools that I had given him, so that then he, as a realtor, can be even better, an even better salesperson for other people coming up. And I really hope him the best. I hope he's doing well. And again, I'm just so glad that I could help him, and that he truly appreciated the help. That was only 45 minutes of just talking and everything like that, and I noticed right away that he was already speaking differently, and he was already being more comfortable with talking, and I hope that moving forward, and I mean, he told me that he will, but moving forward, that he's going to continue to use the knowledge and tools that I gave him. And I'm just really happy about that. That just, it warms my heart, really. Next, I have a stress resolution coach. So in this, we met over a coaching package. There was a business mindset coaching package for someone else, and we just connected over LinkedIn, and got to talking, and she was telling me how she's just having a really hard time with LinkedIn, and I showed her a couple of things on some things to do on LinkedIn, and also she was having some trouble with connecting to new clients and having a hard time with are they going to accept me, and really focusing on, are people going to accept me, and I coached her through different ways to see LinkedIn connections, so that she could be able to continue to make those connections and continue to go on her own journey of being a business owner, so that she can be able to really connect with clients and get more clients and have more money, right? And really make a difference in terms of stress resolution, because she's an amazing person. I'm really glad that I met her. And she uses it every day. She uses LinkedIn every day to continue to connect with people, and use some of the tools and resources that I provided her with, and the perspectives that I provided her with on how to see LinkedIn and how to see the people on LinkedIn. And I'm just really, again, I'm really proud of her. I think that she's doing a really good job, and I'm very hopeful for her. Next, we have a real estate investor who was working on a major project. We know each other from a local networking, business networking group, and it was a really big project. And there was something that was keeping him from understanding what he needed to do. And so I coached him on sales psychology, and I coached him a bit on how to see sales psychology and how to see his clients, so that he can show up for his clients when they come, and also on how to see real estate. But it was definitely about sales psychology. I'm pretty sure it was that he had this meeting coming up and he was really nervous, very anxious about it, and I just gave him a couple of tools about psychology and sales that I've learned, and he did a really good job at this meeting, and gave me a glowing review, and that was only like 30 minutes of talking. And I'm really proud of him too, because that was a really big project. He told me it was what would be now probably $200,000 project, and he wasn't sure about what to do about it or anything like that. And because I gave him that coaching, he it was like he was just a changed man, you know. He just took action on it like it was nothing. And I'm really proud of him, and I think that he's gonna go, you know, big places, and he is going to big places. I'm really glad that he came to me for coaching. Definitely. Okay, I have a copywriter. So, copywriter, I'm really proud of this guy. He's awesome. He called me, and it was like it was a cold calling. So he called me, cold call, and we just started talking, and we set up a few appointments, and I helped him with confidence on the phone. And so it was one of those things where he was having a lot of trouble believing in himself and believing in his ability to continue to connect on the phone with people, despite the fact that he has a very, very heavy accent. Well, heavy enough accent, and he was just having a really hard time with being able to make calls and connect with people and be able to schedule follow-up meetings, and then also to be able to close the sale. And so over the course of several weeks, we worked together in terms of forming and shaping his perspective and mindset on speaking to other people. And I'm pretty sure he took more action. He definitely took more action. There was I had made a recommendation about him possibly starting Toastmasters, but what I really like that he did instead, which was even more recommended anyway, was that he made more sales calls and he got more clients, and he is being paid more, and he's being able to connect with his clients more, and he's just really awesome. I really appreciate all the work that we've done together, and I really hope that he goes for I hope that he goes very far in life, and he'll, you know, over time he'll continue to improve and change, but I'm just really glad that I could be there for him so that he doesn't have that anxiety over the phone as much, like not nearly as much, and he's practicing more, he's making more cold calls, and by making more cold calls, he's getting more clients, and I'm just really proud of him. So the last one is kind of more of a cautionary tale, and it's exactly why it is that I'm in transformational business mindset coaching. And that's because before starting transformational business mindset coaching, I found that I was very, very good at consulting. And so I would just, for a while, I was focused on giving advice on how to take action in business. And I was working with a contractor, and we were when we first talked, he told me all about all the things that he wants to do. he wants to expand, and he wants to make more money, and he really has this amazing like technology, and he really wants to like serve more clients with this technology. And I said, great, let's start. And I was working with him as in the consultant type of capacity, and I was helping him significantly reduce customer complaints. When I first came in, he was at 14 complaints per day. When I left, it was at about 2 per day. I helped him initiate a solution that really helped the efficiency processes and helped everybody know where certain projects were in terms of their stages. I helped look at the tilt and deflection, which is like a technical term about foundations. So things that look at settling versus heaving of the soil for foundations. And I was just doing all this work, and and the permit processing, I had a really cool solution for permit processing that went from, I think it was honestly probably about one, oh, and I was told it was 1 permit a day when I got there. And then by the time I left, it was 4 per day. And so it was 4 permits that were being able to be processed every single day. And so that means that they were able to increase their efficiency in terms of permit processing by 400%. Let's see. And then customer complaints were down from like 14 to 2. He was starting to make a lot more money. Things were looking really good. And then I noticed something happened that was just like very, it made me think. It was like, what's going on? And I started to have these obstacles put into my way, like it was becoming increasingly difficult to help him keep on this road of efficiency, keep on this road of management efficiency. And I kept getting all these different obstacles in my path. So like things like taking on other jobs that are not necessary, being required to do a bunch of extra work without putting in extra hours, and just a lot of very strange behavior that started to come from the business owner. And at the time, I didn't really know very much about mindset. And so I was just like, I don't know what to do. So what did I do? I didn't know about mindset. So I told the business owner, I presented him with the information of, look at all the things that I'm doing. Look at how successful you're being. Look at how the efficiencies. Look at how, like, you got more clients. You have a lot more happy clients. You're making a lot more money. And I just, like, there was something there that was, what would I say it is? It's hesitation. It was like there was a lot of hesitation and doubt and just being uncertain. And it was almost as if all this success was like stressing him out. I'm like, what do I do with this? What is this? And so eventually I was let go, essentially, and I wasn't able to do any of the consulting anymore with him and help build his business and help build his efficiency and help build his processes. I wasn't able to do that anymore. And it wasn't until later that I really went deeper into the origins of what causes us or prevents us from taking action. And a lot of it had to do with my own transformational mindset journey. and I was using the information that I was gaining from psychologists along with my own degree in engineering to reverse engineer and find out what exactly it is that keeps myself and other people held back in business. And then moved forward, I realized that this isn't just in business, this is also in life, in a lot of ways. And then I realized the more that I went, the more that I changed, improved, and transformed my mindset, the more that I realized I saw more abundance. And looking back in terms of that contractor, that business owner contractor, now I can see as clear as day that he had limiting beliefs that kept him from expanding more. It's now under new management. I guess he sold the company. He sold the business, and it's still kind of struggling. And I don't think he ever really made it above $250,000 a year. I think for him it was like whatever amount that he was making each year he was comfortable with. And he told me, he said, like, it's like, logically, he said, this is what I want to have this technology put into more houses. I want this to be spread. I want to have more success. And yet I finally understand that it was mindset that was holding him back. It was limiting beliefs that was holding him back. It was his comfort zone that was holding him back. And he is a big, big reason as to why I started transformational business mindset coaching. Because, and then since then, I've also had other business owners who have also told me about their business. And as they're talking, I could see as clear as day that there were limiting beliefs that were keeping them from being successful. And at the time, I wasn't able to, I can't help everybody. And at the time, I wasn't able to help them because I was in consultant mode. I hadn't become a mindset coach. I hadn't gone through my own personal journey and learned all the knowledge and tools and wisdom about transformational mindset that I do now. And I really hope that contractor, I mean, he opened up another business, but I know, I just know that he kept staying around that comfort zone. And that's where I saw a lot of struggle. I saw a lot of struggle between his mindset and the actions that he actually wants to take. And that's why I do transformational business mindset coaching. And I would like, speaking of, if you currently find yourself in this position where you're a business owner or an entrepreneur, maybe sole proprietor, founder, maybe even you're a big business owner, I don't know. But maybe you want to make change or improvement in your business, possibly even in your life, and you need to have someone to be there for you. Hi. My name is Sharlot Eisentraut. I'm a transformational business mindset coach. And there's going to be a lot of other business mindset coaches out there. And what makes me different is that I know how to go deep, and I know deep into the subconscious, deep into mindset, and I know how to prepare and how to help you change perspective or how to look at something differently, to kind of like either start and or finish that process of getting rid of limiting beliefs so that you can take action fully. If you want to go from self-sabotage and survival mode like the contractor to progress and momentum, then I'm the girl for you. So links are down below, and yeah, I look forward to connecting with you. Bye.